The boys watch the girls while the girls watch the boys who watch the girls go by. Eye to eye, they solemnly convene to make the scene, which is the name of the game. Watch a guy, watch a dame on any street in town.
Siamo qui all'ufficio stampa e con noi c'è il direttore del festival, Azize Tan. Hi Azize. This year the festival is really wonderful, as usual anyway. Which is the thing that you are most proud of?
I think the special section that we prepared for the 100th anniversary of Turkish cinema was quite interesting. This is called What a Pair. We made a selection of 38 films from the different eras of Turkish cinema, and we showed them in pairs. So I think it was an interesting look both to Turkish cinema and the Turkish history at the same time. It was interesting to see the similarities, and we also organized panel discussions in relation to that, 7 of them, in different topics about, for example, the kitsch and queer cinema in Turkey, the fantastic and horror cinema in Turkey, political cinema, art house cinema, comedy cinema, and documentary cinema. So those panel discussions were quite fruitful, and we are hoping to make a book out of it in the end. So that was one of the interesting sections. Then we had the Alexei German retrospective, which was the first in the world after his demise last year, unfortunately. He made 6 films in his career. He was one of the cult figures of Russian cinema, and so we were able to show all his 6 films. So that was an interesting section. We showed all the Manaki brothers films. In fact, although we are celebrating the 100th anniversary of Turkish cinema, Manaki brothers were Ottoman Empire's citizens. So I mean, the films that they made can be considered as, in fact, the real beginning of the Turkish cinema, which is 905, which is a lot earlier. But we also had the press panel discussion about that, and there were some researchers, Sula Bozic, saying that even in Pate there are films dating back to 903, so even earlier. So it was an interesting thing to learn that in fact the roots of Turkish cinema is older than 100 years. That was a fact that we already knew, but even before the Manaki brothers, so that was really an interesting fact to that. So we are very proud to host, of course, Ashkar Farhadi and Marin Karmitz in Istanbul for the festival as 2 important guests. So that's pretty much it.
Azize, compliments. How did you succeed to have Ashkar Farhadi? That it's Oscar Prize, but it's a fantastic director.
Thank you very much. We've been discussing with Mr. Farhadi's arrival since last year, but since he had a film in Cannes last year, it was very close. He couldn't come, but then he said he wishes to come to Istanbul as the president. So we were very happy to have him here in Istanbul, and he gave a master class on Monday at Bosporus University, and he was surrounded with students and young people asking him questions about his cinema. He's very, very popular in Turkey, like everywhere else in the world, and we learned a lot from him. And also we are very proud of hosting Marin Karmitz in Istanbul. As a guest of honor, we are going to give him a Lifetime Achievement Award at our closing ceremony. He's a very important figure of the world cinema, not just French, but he changed the face of independent cinema in France with what he did in distribution, in production, and he also gave a masterclass Thursday, and it was incredible to just listen to that, and it was like listening to the most important moments of the cinema history. So it was very, very interesting, and tomorrow he's going to receive a Lifetime Achievement Award from us, and that's very enthusiastic for us.
I know that everybody are asking the same, but which is your favorite movie in your festival?
I have several favorite films in the festival, so I cannot name all of them, but if I want to give an example, this year was the 600th anniversary Turkish-Polish relationships, and we had lots of Polish films in our festival, and we presented a Lifetime Achievement Award to Mr. Andrzej Wajda, a very important figure for Polish but the world cinema as well. He had a great impact even Turkish cinema. And so to show his last film, Vanessa, and to be able to present him a Lifetime Achievement Award was a, great honor for us. So he couldn't come to Istanbul because of health reasons, but he sent us a video message, and we were very happy about that. And Ida by Pavel Pawlikowski was one of the most popular films of the festival, which made me very happy because it's a black and white film, but the audience appreciated it a lot, and it was one of my favorite films as well in the festival program. But of course there are other gala screenings, competitions, and other sections. I have plenty of films that I can mention, but these are the ones that I would like to specifically underline maybe.